Hi, I'm Jason Bellamy here at the House of Delegates in Salt Lake City, which just concluded. I'm here with APTA Day Board Director Lisa Sladden. You're also on the Vision Task Force, and one of the things that happened today in the House of Delegates was the adoption of a new vision. So first of all, what was that vision?
Transforming society by optimizing movement to improve the human experience.
So that's not familiar to you now, but it will be familiar to. It's much shorter than Vision 2020, even the statement by itself. As many in the delegates noted today, you can fit it on a t-shirt. One of the common themes of reactions of delegates to the vision statement, as you've been going through this process, was that their first reaction was that it seemed really bold and big, and then over time they warmed to it. Can you kind of describe that and also the boldness of the vision?
So we recognize that Vision 2020 was bold. It made people uncomfortable, and it moved us in a whole new direction. The intent of the task force was to recreate that boldness that would inspire and be truly aspirational. A vision doesn't have to be something you're going to get to, but it has to inspire you to want to make a difference. And we, as a House, adopted that bold statement today.
Yeah, and it happened today, but you've been working on this for a long time. So just give me a brief glimpse of that timeline.
So the board appointed this task force about 18 months ago. It was a long process that included many external stakeholders, internal stakeholders, and the input. We created different opportunities for members to give input to our group, and it was about 18 months in the making to get to this point.
Right. One of the things about the Vision 2020 is it was more internally focused,
yes.
And you wanted to have a publicly focused vision, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's written for the public. Can you kind of describe that?
Yeah, so the charge to our committee was to create a vision that was focused on society and our commitment to society. So that is a bit of a change, but at the same time, what we're going to do is have guiding principles that go with it that tell us as an association what we need to do to get to that externally focused vision that's going to help us improve society.
Many people have noted, for example, that some of the things in Vision 2020 haven't been fully achieved yet. There's still work to be done. So first of all, how do we transition from one vision to another, and then what happens to that other work?
Okay. So the elements of Vision 2020 are really still embedded in the fabric of who we are, and many of them are still embedded in the goals and strategic plans of the association. And in addition to make sure that many of those that we still hold dear continue, they are in the guiding principles that will be the companion document. It's really important to recognize the vision has a companion document, which is guiding principles, which includes all those really important elements that are internally important to us.
It is a big day. One more time, give me the vision statement.
Transforming society by optimizing movement to improve the human experience.
There was a lot of conversation about the vision here at the House. First, there was an open discussion. You can watch any of that. You can also then watch the discussion which they actually talked about RC14, which was the vision statement itself, and RC15, which was related the supporting to the vision. So you can watch that for the next month at apta.org/livestream. Some really compelling stuff there. If the human experience, if that part of it doesn't speak to you, some of the delegates were very eloquent in describing what the human experience means to them, and I think if you watch that discussion, you'll really sort of, that might sink, just like the delegates described, how they kind of went from something they were uncomfortable with to something they're really motivated by. Lisa Sladden, thank you for leading the way on that and taking us through it.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
And we'll be giving you more video dispatches like this from Salt Lake City. You can watch all of them at apta.org/conference/news. Thanks very much.